Welcome back to Summit High School's Sports Blast.
The girls' basketball season already has some standout teams taking shape. The Houston Mustangs, for one, are undefeated, and last week they had a huge statement win over Arlington, which is also a very good team. Olive Branch looks to be a contender again, and earlier in the season they had a close win over Mitchell. Again, a team that looks pretty good.
All right, and the Mitchell Tigers have a lot of veteran talent returning, including Miata Borders and Tayshaun Bryson. They also added Whitehaven transfer Biana Pettis. Mitchell on the road at Hamilton. The Lady Tigers, their only loss of the season came in this building against Olive Branch at the MLK tournament. Tayshaun Bryson not letting that happen again. Driving off the window and one. She'd complete the three-point play. A 25-point Mitchell lead. The Lady Tigers had 8 triples in the game, 4 of them from Miata Borders. Three-pointer had Mitchell up 30 as Hamilton responded right back with Alexis Jones from the wing. She pulls up and hits. The only Tiger to score in double figures as Shiana Campbell had just lost her contact, but she had the court vision to be open in the corner. Hits the 3 for Hamilton. Campbell finished with 9, which paled in comparison to Tayshaun Bryson. Plenty of space in the lane. Still draws the contact and the foul. Bryson had a game-high 22. Mitchell wins this one 62-36.
White Station, the Spartans taking on Fayetteville. White Station off to a hot and cold start at 3 and 5, but Alana Price keeping them hot tonight. Drains the triple. Looking good. Fayetteville's Camilla Ransom answers right back. Pops one up in the paint. And it's White Station flexing a little defense off the steal to give to Taylor Robinson, who's going to finish with the nice righty layup. Back to the deep end of the pool, it's Alexa Nightingale who sings it sweet from 3. Fayetteville trying to fight back in this one. Michaela Clark going to get the bucket to fall. Hustles back on D2. Oh, she's hustling. Crystal Ingram from Fayetteville goes off the glass, but White Station too strong on Friday night. They win 48-36, getting back to 500. Yet Sheffield, the Lady Knights taking on the Fairleigh Bulldogs. Sheffield getting out to an early lead as they work the ball down the court. They get to India Jackson, who gets the bucket to fall. For Fairleigh, it's going to be Destiny Guy. Working it inside, she gets her own rebound, puts it off the glass, 4-2. Good strong bucket for Fairleigh there. Sheffield answers right back with Alexandria Henderson going right down the lane. Gets the friendly home bounce on her side. Fairleigh with the pesky defense. Kamaya Small steals it, converts the and one with the chase down. What was that? 3-point play. Then in the second half, Rohanti Williams. He's going to get the nice bucket to fall. More Fairleigh, more Sheffield. Gets her on board, comes back. India Jackson had a heck of a game for Sheffield. And Sheffield looking more with Jackson. The Lady Knights win this one, 48-41. Now, I know we said we were done with football, but there was some big recruiting news this week for two of the best players. I lied. I'm so sorry. We'll start with 3-time Mr. Football winner, Tennessee Gatorade Player of the Year, touchdown record setter, and Lausanne running back Eric Gray. Now, Gray announcing he has decommitted from Michigan and has reopened his recruitment. He says he will take 2 more visits before signing day, which is December 19th, in the mix of schools or Tennessee and Ole Miss.
And Kirby quarterback Jayden Johnson decommitted from Louisville this week, a move that came about a month after the Cardinals fired head coach Bobby Petrino. But Johnson's already announced where he's headed instead, and that would be Southern Mississippi. Johnson is a 3-star pro-style quarterback, was ranked as the 18th best prospect in Tennessee. He led Kirby to the 5A quarterfinals. The Cougars averaged 41 points a game this season, the most in the region.
Now, if you are watching this fine show in the morning, then you should know that coming up at 2:30 here on CW30 is the AutoZone Liberty Bowl High School All-Star Game. Gray and Johnson both on the rosters for the game, along with a very talented senior class from the Memphis area and Rain Schmain. We're going to be out there.
That was a great transition.
I know.
We should have great producers.
Just great producers.
Yeah.
Working well. Time for another quick break. Still ahead, Local 24 Sports Director Doc Holliday sits down with Memphis women's basketball coach Melissa McFerrin.
And we meet the SKB Scholar Athlete of the Week.